Hi, I'm Joe from A&A Masonry, and today I'm going to be talking about tuck pointing and what homeowners should know about it before they hire someone for the job. Tuck pointing repairs the worn out mortar between the bricks of your house. It is the restoration aspect of the masonry trade. Not every masonry company is specialized in tuck pointing, so you need to make sure you hire someone who is an expert in order to get the best results. Some of the reasons you'll need tuck pointing would be when you have recessed joints. Here you can see a lot of the joints look good, and then all of a sudden in this area you have the mortar is kind of going to dust and the joints are recessed. So what you want to do is fill that. This might not be a structural issue, but it's a good thing to fill as preventative maintenance so that you don't get water sitting in the recesses. The other things you want to know are you'll get a stress crack sometimes in a house. It's very common above windows, below windows, above doors. Kind of looks like steps going up the wall like this. And normally it'll go through the mortar, but occasionally you'll have a stress crack that can go right up through the bricks, in which case you're going to have to get the bricks removed and replaced. Now I'm going to walk you through the main steps of tuck pointing. First, the joint is removed. This is the line of mortar between the bricks. It is removed either with a grinder, saw, or hammer and chisel. About an inch of the joint is removed. Then a tuck pointing bag, kind of like an icing bag you'd use on a cake, is used to fill the mortar joint. The next thing to do is wait for the mortar to set. How long it takes depends on the brick, what kind of brick it is, whether it's clay or concrete, the weather, and how much water the bricks have absorbed over the years. A finishing tool then is used to shape the joint. Most joints get a concave finish. Other common finishes are a V-shaped or flush joint. Finally, the bricks are brushed off with a mason's brush. One of the trickiest parts of tuck pointing is matching the color of your new mortar to the color of the original mortar on the house. Within a couple of weeks, you should be able to see the final mortar color, and it shouldn't stand out from the color of the rest of the wall. Ask to see a contractor's portfolio to see if his ability to color match is as good as he says it is. And you can also ask him if he's done houses in your neighborhood that you can go look at. 90% of the job cost in tuck pointing is the skill of the mason and the labor involved, because the material cost itself is actually very low. Pricing is not based off of square footage, as there could be a lot wrong with one single patch of the wall. The main factor in determining price is access. If you have to put up scaffolding on a 3-story house to get to a small patch on the chimney, it's going to cost more than a bigger patch on ground level.